Your metabolism is not broken, but it may be stuck. That's the uncomfortable truth most people don't hear. When energy feels low, fat loss stalls, and cravings seem out of control, the first instinct is to blame a slow metabolism. But in reality, what's happening is often something more subtle and more fixable. A metabolic reset has become a popular term, but it's also widely misunderstood. It's not about shocking your body with extreme diets or quick fixes. It's about helping your body return to a more balanced and efficient state. So what does that actually mean? Let's break it down in a clear and practical way. The problem starts with how modern habits affect your metabolism over time. Long periods of dieting, especially restrictive or low-calorie diets, can signal your body to conserve energy. This is a natural survival response. Your body doesn't know you're trying to lose weight. It thinks you're facing a shortage of food. As a result, it slows down processes that burn energy. You may burn fewer calories at rest. You may feel more tired. Hunger hormones can increase, while fullness signals weaken. Over time, this creates a frustrating cycle. The harder you try to eat less, the harder your body works to resist. On top of that, irregular sleep, high stress levels, and lack of movement can further disrupt how your body uses energy. Instead of efficiently burning fuel, your system becomes less flexible. It relies more on quick energy sources like sugar and struggles to tap into stored fat. This is where the idea of a metabolic reset comes in. But here's the key point. A metabolic reset is not a single action, it's a process. It's about gradually restoring your body's ability to regulate energy, hunger, and fat storage in a more stable way. Think of your metabolism like a thermostat. If it's been turned down for too long, you don't fix it by forcing it higher instantly. You adjust the environment so it can recalibrate naturally. One of the first steps in this process is stabilizing your energy intake. That may sound counterintuitive, especially if you've been trying to eat less. But consistently undereating can keep your metabolism suppressed. A reset often involves bringing your calorie intake back to a more sustainable level enough to support your body's basic functions and daily activity. This doesn't mean overeating. It means eating consistently and adequately. Next comes improving food quality. Your body responds differently to different types of fuel. Meals that include protein, healthy fats, and fiber tend to support more stable blood sugar levels. This reduces energy crashes and helps control cravings. Protein in particular plays a key role. It supports muscle maintenance, and muscle tissue is metabolically active. It helps your body burn more energy even at rest. Movement is another essential part of the reset process. Not extreme exercise, but consistent, moderate activity. Walking, resistance training, and simple daily movement help signal your body that energy is needed and should be used efficiently. Sleep also plays a bigger role than most people realize. Poor sleep can disrupt hormones that regulate hunger and energy use. Even 1 or 2 nights of bad sleep can increase cravings and reduce how efficiently your body processes food. But a true metabolic reset includes improving sleep quality, not just duration, but consistency. Stress management is another piece of the puzzle. Chronic stress can elevate cortisol levels, which can influence fat storage and energy use. When stress remains high for long periods, your body tends to prioritize survival over efficiency. That's why part of resetting your metabolism involves creating moments of recovery, whether through relaxation, time outdoors, or simply slowing down your routine. Now here's the key insight that ties everything together. A metabolic reset is not about forcing your body to change, it's about removing the signals that keep it in a defensive state. When your body no longer feels threatened by restriction, inconsistency, or stress, it begins to operate more efficiently on its own. Energy levels improve. Hunger signals become more reliable. Fat loss becomes less of a constant struggle. But this doesn't happen overnight. One of the biggest mistakes people make is expecting immediate results. They start eating more consistently or improving their habits, and when they don't see instant changes on the scale, they assume it's not working. In reality, the early stages of a metabolic reset are often internal. Your body is adjusting hormone levels, rebuilding energy balance, and restoring normal function. Visible changes come later. Patience is not just helpful, it's necessary. Another important point is that a metabolic reset is not a permanent fix that you complete once. It's a foundation. Once your body is functioning more efficiently, maintaining those habits becomes the key to long-term results. This is where many people succeed for a short time but struggle later. They treat the reset like a temporary phase instead of a new baseline. The goal is not perfection, it's consistency. Small, repeatable actions, eating balanced meals, moving regularly, sleeping well, create a stable environment where your metabolism can stay efficient. In simple terms, a metabolic reset means helping your body trust that it has enough food, enough rest, enough stability to stop conserving and start functioning normally again. That's when real progress becomes possible. If you've been stuck in cycles of dieting, low energy, or inconsistent results, this perspective can change how you approach your next step. Instead of trying to push harder, you start focusing on supporting your body better. And that shift makes all the difference. If you want to go deeper into how to actually apply this step by step, there's a simple breakdown in the description that organizes these ideas into a practical structure you can follow. And if this helped clarify things for you, subscribe to the channel. More videos like this break down complex health topics into clear, realistic strategies you can actually use.